It's a pleasure to be able to share with you the wisdom and aphorisms of Chris Potts, a wonderful healing-minded family attorney and mediator in our community. Chris, I wanted to know if you could talk today a little bit about what we mediators sometimes call remember that the problem is the problem. That seems to be simple-minded enough and tautological, but a lot of people have come in and they've been in a conflict and they sort of see each other as the problem. And but anyway, tell me how you talk about that in your work with families.
If you're referring to simple-minded problems, then you've come to the right person. If anybody's an expert on simple minds, it's got to be me. No, you're exactly right. So often we see that when we get into conflict between parents, they're quick to point out that the other side is the problem. You know, if there's any kind of a problem in school, if there's any kind of a problem with the law, if there are other kinds of issues facing a child where the child doesn't seem to be doing as well as they think, the immediate knee-jerk reaction always seems to be, well, that's because of the other parent. And the time that I'm spending with the other parent, or the child is spending with the other parent, is the cause of these problems. In fact, that's rarely the case. The parenting process is collaborative, as you know. Even in a divorce situation, it becomes a collaborative effort again. The parents have to learn to cooperate with each other. The parents have to understand that the larger objective here is the well-being of the children. Stop trying to assess fault with the other side. Try to have a healing aspect to it. Talk to the other parent. See if you can communicate with that parent. If there's a problem that is perceived, perhaps the parents, through a cooperative effort, can obtain some type of a result that both sides can live with, and that takes away the finger pointing and the anger. If you can communicate effectively and without any kind of rhetoric about any of the divorce issues, concentrate only on the parenting plan and what is best for the child or children, then be flexible. There's always going to be times in your parenting plan program where things aren't going to go exactly as you had planned. I'm supposed to have the child 5 o'clock on Friday. Well, something happens from time to time. Be flexible about that. Try to communicate about it in advance so that the other side knows, and then try to offer some kind of additional time at a different juncture in your relationship, and you'll find that this flexibility, respect, communication, and cooperation can lead you to a much more effective co-parenting plan.
Terrifically said, and that would be my definition of winning, not crushing the other parent.
Absolutely. You have a common goal. Winning is making sure that that child's life is as good as possible.
And so indeed, the problem is the problem. If we can remember that, remember we have a common goal and a common objective. Give this child the best childhood possible, as fractured as it already is. Don't compound the problem. Notice the child's losses. Reduce those. Be a team for them. That's a perfect definition of winning.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better.